I am just not understanding a lot of things. And one of them is how Ernie can have any support at all when he's sitting over there lying and grifting off of a missing child, Summer Wells. I mean, he is blatantly telling lies on her name, on her case. And there is people in his chat that knows her case and is not calling him out on his lies. I'm not understanding it. I just don't understand it. Ernie did a live last night where he stated that he had evidence in Summer's case. Do I believe that? No, because Ernie lies. Ernie is a prolific liar, okay? But he says these things. He says he has evidence in her case. Why would he say these things? Knowing it's his words. I mean, that's going to come back and it's going to bite him. It really is. Because TBI has been contacted. Oh, yes, most definitely. I mean, he is interfering in an active investigation. And he's getting online on YouTube, on his channel, and he gets on other panels and he says the most outrageous things. I mean, the most outrageous lies on Summer Wells' name, on her case. But he's eventually going to have to answer to those lies because it is going to catch up to him. I mean, he said in his live last night also that he spoke to Hunter. He said that he spoke to other witnesses. Um, why is nobody questioning him on this? Why is nobody asking, uh, why are you not turning this over to TBI, Tennessee Bureau of Investigations? Why? Hello? I mean, come on, people. I don't understand it. He has also said that Summer never made it home from the swimming hole, and she never made it out of that truck, which is also another lie. It's a lie. Summer Wells' brothers seen her and talked to her on that day, June 15th, 2021. He cannot sit there and rewrite this bullshit narrative that he's trying to rewrite for clicks, views, and his grift right off the bat of missing Summer Wells. And all of you people really need to be ashamed of yourselves for not calling him out on his bogus lies when you know it's lies. Ernie he is he is really uptight because Don and Candace Wells, private investigators, mentioned his name when the McCoys went up on Ben Hill to talk to Don and Candace the other week. Oh my goodness, he is so bent over that. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen because the private investigators mentioned Ernie's name. It's weird. He's fixated on that now. Why are you worried about it? Why are you worried about them mentioning your name? I mean, that's just a little weird to me. But Ernie, you're going to have a lot to answer to someday. And I like how you said tonight that that you're how did you put it? Something about you're inserting yourself into these missing children cases. Well, most certainly you are. You are inserting yourself into these missing children cases, and you're not doing it for the good. You most definitely are not doing it for the good. Ernie only does things to benefit Ernie. And Ernie, what happened to the GPR? Seriously, I mean, I know that wasn't going to happen to begin with, but I mean, it's been weeks. What's going on, man? And you had to have somebody else tonight on panel to play the Chris McDonough video or live stream, whatever it was. Dude, did you not go buy you a laptop with that 100K? Oh. I guess that Best Buy don't accept monopoly monies, huh? Ernie, stop whining. It's time to quit whining, especially on a child that is missing. You're awful. You're going to go straight to hell. That's where you're going to go. You out here grifting off a missing child and doing all this for clicks and views and disgusting. Lying to your audience. You're just lying to anybody that'll listen. And you don't like being called out. Somebody will get cussed out, yelled at, blocked, timed out. But Ernie, you're not going to solve this case. You ain't been no boots on the ground. That's another damn lie. All you do is lie. And seriously, if you're going to keep bringing up this eyes in the dark, David Holloway, well, I think it's time David Holloway panel up, right? David Holloway, you need to panel up. I call bullshit. You liar. You're a fraud, Ernie Shell. Lion, grifter, fraud, impersonator, stolen valor, Ernie Shell. You're nothing and you'll always be nothing. But you ain't done nothing for the Summer Wells case. All you've done is lied in her case. All you've done is used her case for clicks, views, and a monetary gain. That's all you've done. That's it. And you've made up the most outlandish stories. Between you and PG, y'all both crazy as hell. Y'all want to talk about y'all want to talk about Donna Candace, but you and PG y'all are nasty. But you really need to stop grifting off the back of Mrs. Summer Wells. You need to leave her case alone. If you cannot speak the truth about her case and speak the facts on her case, then you need to leave her case alone. And why don't you call TBI, Ernie? Call them. Call TBI. I double dog dare you. Call TBI. Call Ronnie Lawson with Hawkins County Sheriff's Department, Ernie. Call both of them, Ernie. Are you scared, Ernie? I believe you are. And that's why you won't call. But all of you that's sitting over there supporting him and stroking his ego and enabling this man while he's lying on Summerwell's name and lying on her case, mm, shame on all of you. Shame on all of you. Quite disgusting. Knowing that Summer's out there somewhere. And there's somebody like Ernie who's lying on her name, lying on her case, and people in his chat are stroking his ego, enabling him, and supporting him instead of doing the right thing. But you all want to call yourself Summer's Army? Mm-mm. No, that is not Summer's Army. Not even close. Not even close. But you all keep believing that liar, that fraud, that impersonator, that grifter, that stolen valor. And all of us that know who Ernie Shell is and know who he's been all of these years, when he when he gets caught for breaking laws again, don't say nobody didn't tell you so. Because it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Ernie has a pattern. And you see, those of us, and there's been many of us, that have followed Ernie for 5 years. So, I don't know. Y'all can continue being blind, deaf, whatever. But I'll always stand on the side of Summer Wells, the facts and the truth when it comes to speaking on her name and her case. Because whatever happened, when she is found, I do want justice. Whatever happened, I want justice. And I sure as hell would not want to be a part of a community that takes a risk of her not ever getting justice because you sit and push this narrative along with this man and his cohort, PG, that could possibly hurt her justice. So I don't see how any of you can just sit over there and listen to this man's lies. and take everything he says as 100% true. Something has to seriously be wrong with y'all. I mean, whose side are y'all on here? Seriously, whose side are you on? Are you on the side of justice for Summer Wells? Or are you on the side of Ernie Shell and his lies and grifting? I mean, you can't have both. You can't have it both ways. That's how I look at it. Each night that you sit in his chat and feed his ego and um, enable this man, the more it gasses him up. And it's not okay. Summer Wells doesn't deserve this. Her case doesn't deserve this. So what side are you all? What side are y'all on? Justice for Summer Wells, finding the truth and answers. And I'm not saying what Artie Shell is feeding y'all because it's a bunch of bullshit. That man has done nothing he has said he is he was going to do in this case. Now or over the last 5 years, on and off, that he said he was going to do. So Summer Wells is what matters here. The integrity of her case is what matters here. Facts of her case is what matters here. Truth of her case that we have been given by actual investigators and law enforcement who are trained and on her case is what matters here. Not from wannabe investigators. Okay? Not from prolific liars. Summer Wells matters, not the clicks, views, and the monetary gain of Ernie Shell or Prayer Garden.